Ma toivu oyalecha Yaakov, mishkanesecha Yisrael. With this verse, we begin our morning prayers, and Jews have been saying it for thousands of years. But if you look in the Torah, this statement was actually made by one of the biggest anti-Semites of all time, the wicked Bilam. It was he who proclaimed Ma tovu. How good are your tents, Jacob, your dwelling places, O Israel. What gives? Couldn't we find something nice from Moshe Rabbeinu or King David to begin our prayers? The answer actually lies in the story of this Bilam. He was a sorcerer who desired to use his verbal power to curse the Jews and annihilate them. However, as the Torah tells us later, Vayafech Hashem elekecha lecha es haklola livracha. Hashem transformed the curse into a blessing. Every time Bilam tried to say something negative, only positive words came out. The Hasidic masters explain that this episode is a message for all time. Every evil is really a concealed good. In your own life, when you see something that looks like a curse, know that Hashem is behind it, and sooner or later, you will see how it is truly a blessing, a catalyst for growth, a springboard for good. It could even be that the only way to get to the light is by going through the dark tunnel. There was a very famous tzaddik in Jerusalem. His name was Reb Shlomo Zwiler. He lived in extreme poverty with his daughter and her family, with no money for even the basics. There was no food on the table. One day, his daughter went to the kosel to pour out her heart and ask for divine intervention for help. It seems that she prayed a little too long. And being that the space was tight in those days, there was a lady behind her who was waiting for her turn to pray at the wall. And she got angry and started screaming at her in front of everyone. You think you're the only one who has needs? How dare you take up so much time? Reb Shlomo's daughter, a sensitive soul, was very embarrassed. And she rushed away from the kosel without even looking at anyone. But as she was walking with her head down, she spotted a gold Napoleon coin, which was worth a veritable fortune in those days. Hashem had truly answered her prayers. When she came home, she asked her Holy Father, I understand that finding the Napoleon was a direct answer from God, but why did I have to suffer those indignities? Reb Shlomo answered her, my child, you don't understand. That was the prerequisite for your Yeshua. That brought you the blessing. You needed to go through the negative to get the positive. And that is why we open our prayers every day with Bilam's verse. As we prepare to daily ask for our needs, for remedies to our pain, we remember that inside everything is Hashem Himself, and He will turn all our darkness into light. Wishing you and yours a Shabbat Shalom u'Mevorach.